And last night's debate between the candidates for an open U.S. Senate seat from Arizona quickly turned personal. Republican Kari slammed her Democratic opponent, Representative Ruben Gallego, over his divorce and the fact that his estranged father was once convicted in a drug trafficking case. The candidates clashed repeatedly over issues like abortion and immigration and over Lake's close association with former President Donald Trump. Rachel Louise Just of Scripps News Phoenix has more.
A make or break debate, marked by repeated interruptions by Kari.
So after,
that's actually not true.
I was actually in the room, and I'm sorry.
Instead of the 650,000
let him finish his answer first, please, and then we'll.
President Trump tripled it. So
I promise you a rebuttal. I promise you.
And attempts to clarify policy by Ruben Gallego.
Yeah,
chance to make
you
a
are
deal.
not made clear.
You had a chance to make a deal, and you used them
President
as
Trump right now is saying that he's going to
pawns.
deport. She says she's going to deport people. Will you deport Dreamers? Just be honest. Yes or no?
No.
Over half of Wednesday's U.S. Senate debate spent focused on border and immigration issues.
Why have you not visited them and talked to them? You've been to Mar-a-Lago more than you have to the border.
Lake sharing that there was no part of this year's bipartisan border bill she would have supported.
Because it was not done properly.
Both candidates say they oppose open borders, but that's where the similarities stopped.
Because it would have brought a political solution to an end that she needs. She needs this talking point.
High stakes going into tonight with Gallego in a commanding financial lead, while Lake led with her reputation as a fighter, taking personal swipes, hitting on Gallego's divorce and his estranged father's drug dealing conviction.
He talked about the sorrow he felt from having a family member who trafficked drugs and how hard it was for him. And what you're doing to families right now, Ruben, is you're making that be their reality.
Whenever she doesn't have an answer, she just goes for a personal attack.
But also focusing on Gallego's shift in some of his progressive stances during his campaign.
You're about to see the extreme makeover.
Gallego touting his record in Congress as a reason for why Arizonans should keep him in D.C.
She do have a bill, Social Security Act of 2100, that exactly does that.
Other policies hit on include abortion.
I'm the only woman on this stage right now. I don't think I'm standing next to a woman.
Climate.
She didn't bring up water. This is Arizona. She should have brought up water.
Can I talk about water really quickly? We'll have a food crisis before we have a water crisis.
And elections.
She's in denial about climate change.
Well,
but we should not be surprised by that. She's still in denial about the 2022 election.
You know, we've had problems across the country since 2000. One year, the Democrats are mad. The next year, the Republicans are.
Afterward, Gallego addressing Lake's approach with the media.
This is who she is.
Lake did not meet with the press, instead sending out campaign surrogates, including Turning Point's Charlie Kirk and Wyoming Senator John Barrasso.
And that was Rachel Louise Just from Scripps News Phoenix reporting for us there.